Here.
Okay. I really wish there was some way I could extend my life. We started.
Go ahead.
I really wish there was some way I could just extend my life, even for a few days.
Well, Tyler, there's something right behind you, right here. It's our new app that we can use to extend your life. It's called the Longer Life Challenge that we have.
That's crazy.
I know.
It is.
So the Longer Life Challenge really incorporates three principles. One is learning and growing personally. The second is taking action, being engaged. And the third is investing in others. The Bloomin' Tech Tag team, proud to be here. I'm proud to be here today, and thankful that Tyler and Bennett and August, who's not with us today, who's unable to be here, allowed me to be part of the team. So these guys did a great job, and I'm glad to be with them.
Our app is called the Longer Life Challenge. And its purpose is to incentivize players to make life-extending choices while they're having fun. So when you start up our app, this is what the home screen looks like. Now, every day, at the beginning of the day, you're going to get 3 new goals that are going to start up that you're going to have to complete throughout the day. So, and you have your 9 principles at the top, which we are hopefully all introduced to at the beginning. Now, each sub-principle has a level that you're tied to it. So you start off in level 1 with all your principles, and your total level is up top. So, to get from level 1 to 2, you only have to complete 1 goal in that principle. But to get to level 2 to 3, you might have to complete 2 or 3 goals. And you can see how close you are with the borders to the circles. Those fill up to how close you are to your next level in your principle. And also, down at the bottom, we have statistics for, your statistics, how far you've run, how many steps you've taken, notifications if you've gotten any messages, your friends feed to see what your friends are up to, or groups, which we'll explain later.
So our groups, we're really excited to integrate groups into this app. And groups can range anything from social media like Facebook or Google+, where you can see friends and invite friends to join that group. You can keep track of their progress, maybe their status updates. There's other groups that might be a little bit smaller, like your family, where let's say you just want to see how your family's going. Like me, my mom, my dad might be together. You might choose to run or complete a goal together. Then there's other groups that have to do with your local community. Like if you attend a church, you can join. Or if you're part of a school, like Dunbar High School, we can all come together and complete goals together and extend our lives while having fun.
So these are the 9 principles to a longer and healthier life. And these are some of the goals that we had an idea for our app. So the first one is move naturally, which is just to move around without thinking about it, burn calories while having fun. So the first one would just be walk X steps today, where X is dependent on your level in the move naturally. So level 1 could be walk 3,000 steps, while level 5, the final level, could be walk 11,000 steps throughout the day. Then, my personal favorite would be to share a map of where you have walked today, and you can also share your time and try to invite your friends to beat that time on the route you take. Or if you're not into the competitive scene, then you could just invite someone to walk with you. Now, our app will track your steps, but let's say you have a Fitbit or some other app that tracks your steps as well. Well, you can link that app to our app, so it's not in 2 places, it'll just be in 1 place. Like you can connect it to your Fitbit or your Apple Watch and stuff like that. And also, they'll give you like small notifications to say like, oh, just get up, because no one wants to sit at the office 8 hours a day and do boring stuff. So we're gonna have a little notification say like, get up and just walk around the office and stuff like that.
So we want people to wake up every day with a purpose. So the first time they activate their phone in the morning, they're going to get a notification that gives them an encouraging message saying, you're purposeful, what you're going to do today is going to be awesome. And so that's going to encourage people to maybe click on the app, and if not, they might just swipe it away. But if they do click on it, they can see their goals and have a great start to the day. But the purpose principle is really about finding what you do in life to have a purpose. So one of these goals is writing a purpose, or writing a daily or weekly goal.
Great.
And you can share that with friends, and they can encourage you, and you can show your progress on that to encourage a sense of community. There's other things like, as you see, you can evaluate and contemplate on how your day has gone. Were you happy with decisions you made? And so you can see what you can improve by tomorrow.
Okay, downshift really is about reducing stress. So what do we want to do with downshift is first learn what causes stress in your life, right? Learn about it, take action. You can take a simple step of watching a sunset, or maybe some of you this morning, the sunrise. And you not only can do that, but then you can share that photo with others, so you're encouraging and uplifting others. So really it's about learning about what causes stress in your life, doing something about it, and then encouraging others through your example to improve by reducing stress in their life.
Man, so we're called tag team. So, next one, the 80% rule, which is just, stop eating when you're 80% full so you don't overeat and gain extra calories and get a little, like me, no flat right here. So, the essential goals, just number one, because we want to educate you. So just read about the portion size, read the nutrition on the back of the box, learn about calories, stuff like that, just to be more aware of what you're taking in. Then as you go on, it could be like, slowly more difficult ones, as don't eat even unnecessary snacks. These are your 3 main meals or your 6 small meals throughout the day, whatever you choose to do. Then don't eat everything on your plate. Just eat, enough to make you 80% full. And then, once you feel like you've mastered that, then just proportion on your plate to make it 80%. So you can eat everything on your plate, but it only makes you 80% full. So you kind of get in touch with what your body's saying and how much you can eat. And then once you get that 80%, that final step, why don't you share a picture of it, and you can encourage your friends too. Hey, I made 80%, so can you. It's not that hard.
So next is Plant Slant, and this is all about eating fruits and vegetables throughout your day. And so we thought about starting off easy, like eat an apple today, or replace any snack you might have with a fruit or a vegetable. And it'll get harder as you level up, where maybe you have to have fruits and vegetables in one of your meals, then 2 of your meals, then all of your meals. And then, so many people are interested in Pinterest, recipes and stuff like that. So we thought it'd be cool to also share a meal or share a recipe that includes fruits and vegetables to encourage people to eat more plants.
Okay, our next one is wine 5 with your tribe. So we want to encourage you to learn about resveratrol, which is an element in wine skins that allows red wine to improve your heart health. So really it's about educating yourself about the benefits of a red wine in moderation, or if you're not 21 or over 65, we encourage for you to enjoy red grape juice, cranberries, grape skins, blueberries, or nuts, which also have resveratrol in them. So it's about educating yourself. It's about enjoying a glass of wine or some nuts with friends in your tribe, and then taking a step outside yourself or outside the group, invite someone else to join you in that time.
So, almost done, promise. This is belong. Obviously, belong is just about that sense of belonging you need to fit in, because everyone wants to fit in. They don't want to be the outcast. So, obviously, the first step is always educate. So you want to learn about the different faiths. So you just become more educated about these ones, and you can open up your eyes to other faiths, maybe ones catch your eye, or just learn about them. So then, say what you are. Go on your feet and say, oh, I'm Christian, or Buddhist, I'm atheist, whatever. And then, just so you don't feel so left out, comment on a friend, say, hey, that's great. Now, why don't we get together, go to that Sunday church barbecue, stuff like that. Make sure you eat 8% though.
And wine at 5.
And so,
It's church, it has wine.
then, once you've taken that final step, join, if you belong to a church, why don't you make a group or join a group that's already been made to join that church's group, stuff like that. And so then you can even get together and plan your routes and walk and stuff like that.
So we really believe in family. Family comes first. So many people, as we get older and move out, we don't talk to our parents that much. We don't talk to family. So one of our first goals would just be to call or communicate with a family member. Give mom a call, and then it'll move on to planning an event with your family or even attending one. We thought what would be great for people to see is take a picture with your family and then share it on our app. That way people can see, wow, that looks like a really nice connected family, and think, you know, when's the last time I talked to my mom or dad? And not even that, I know there's plenty of stories about my family that I can tell that I just crack up over. I think it'd be really nice to share those stories with other people to encourage them and maybe brighten their day or relieve some stress.
So our final principle in the blue zone is tribe. So you should know that it's a fact that people with more relationships live longer. It's a fact. We're not put on the earth to be solitary by ourselves. The more connections you have, the longer you're going to live, probably happier. So understand that. Invest in others. So I don't want to make it all about Mike, right? That's my inclination. But the reality is, I'm going to live longer if I make it about others in my tribe, and maybe even improve the community by inviting somebody else into our tribe. So really, that's what the principle of tribe is about. We were...
No, you have to do it. The three of you.
No, we're
Welcome.
You're going to
Okay.
miss something because we have music actually too. Longer?
Life.
Challenge. Get her out today.
We were going to moonwalk off, but
But this is-
we'll have to-